So now the building, the palace we are looking at right now, this is the most important palace in the Forbidden City, as well as the tallest in the Forbidden City, 36 meters tall. And this building has 2 layers roof with 11 mythical figures sitting on the eaves. 11 mythical figures. That refers to those mythical figures. You can see that? Those are like a small animal. Yeah, which represents the rank of the building. More animal represents the higher rank. That building has around 2, 4, 6, 8, and that building has 11. 11 is the maximum of the building. Let's take a look at those mythical figures in details over here. Throughout the whole country, only that palace has 11 mythical figures, representing the highest construction rank. The first one is a man riding on a rooster, or the phoenix, and followed by the 10th dragon, phoenix, lion, heavenly horse, seahorse, 孙尼亚鱼谢至斗牛行时, 11 of them. They are all the mythical figures. None of them is real. And they are doing the duties of warding off the evil spirit of the building and protect the buildings from catching fire. Apparently, they didn't work very well because the original building was built in 1420, and that building struck down by lightning only 100 days after its completion. The current building is the 5th version in its history, which was rebuilt in 1695. All right? Yeah, it looks very old, but it's not the original building. And the lightning rod and the lightning wires installed on the top of the building were the works from 1958. Pretty recent. So there's a palace, the highest construction rank back in the days. This was the place where the emperor celebrated their birthdays, the winter solstice, and the ascending ceremony of the last emperor, which took place right here in this palace. The last emperor, that movie, which was actually filmed inside this palace in 1980s. One of the most famous movies about the Forbidden City. Let's take a look of this emperor at the age of only 3 years old. Here comes to the real picture of the last emperor. This is the emperor at the age of 16 when he married. And that's a picture of this emperor at the age of 60. He was kicked out of here in 1924, and then he was made as a puppet emperor under Japanese control from 1931 to 1945. And he was captured by the Red Soviet Army at the end of the Second World War, and he was sent back to China after the founding of the People's Republic of China. Do you remember when the PRC was established? 1949. 1949, the country was established. And he is sent back to China, and he was kept in prison for 9 years until 1958. And then he was given an amnesty. You understand the worth of amnesty? Like he was freed from the prison. And he was assigned a job in the botanical garden as a gardener. So he was a gardener, from the emperor to the gardener. And he died in 1967 at the age of 61.